Mother Jefferson, Gomez. Two may Jefferson. I think I just wanted to do that. Then has a shouldn't have come back of that. From the Subakan is the best. Somebody shall go out of that. Does that get them a load to go? Day one of the trek towards the Mount Kailash. We wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Now we are on the way to Tibet Monastery. It's dark at the moment. We can see the beautiful sky with many stars on the top. 2019, September 25. At the moment we can see the moon. It is Tibetan calendar 26. And we can also see so many stars in the sky because of my bad camera of iPhone. Can't see very clear. On the way, I've seen a local prostration prostrating in the dark. The devotion is very strong. The local around Mount Kailash are walking without the torchlight. Juba, torchlights of people who are going on the Kora. Eight in the morning, September 25th. The altitude is 4,600 meters. Sunrise on the top of the mountain. Mount Kailash. Little sun. So the beautiful weather today and little sun on the top of the mountain from the east. And now we are near the Tarchin. So now we are on the way towards the Tibet Monastery. The weather is very good today. It's 8 in the morning, September 25th, 2019. Now we can see a beautiful sunrise, the beginning of the sunrise near the Mount Kailash, the mountain over there, and the sun coming from there, and we can also see the moon over there. Yep, very beautiful weather today. And this is the road where we came from today, and this is the sun already over there, and this is the nature around. So beautiful day. Where? I can't see very well. That's the mountain over there. And now very beautiful view. I hope the sun comes soon, a little bit brighter. This is the sun is coming from there. Sun coming from there, and the moon over there. Yes. The beautiful sun coming from there. That's the yes, and beautiful sun with Mount Kailash. And that's the place where there is the horse and yaks for the travelers. So now we are near the place where we can hire the horse and horseman for the trek. And back of that place there is the big prayer flags. Finally, beautiful golden sun on the mountain. Moon over there.
Hello, Mr. Tenzin, Director of Tibet Travel.
Today is September 25th, 2019. The time is 9 in the morning and we have a very beautiful weather today. You can see the mountain very clear. And over there we can see so many prayer flags. That's the place where they will be celebrating the Sakadawa festival. Tarchin, the big prayer flag is over there. And on the top of that prayer flag there is a small hill. That is the place where there is the sky barrel. And we can also see the beautiful monastery on the mountain over there. That's the monastery named Chuku Monastery. And right now we have already traveled around 8 kilometers from Tarchin. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Tenzin, Director of Tibet Travel.
So today from Tarchin to Dirapuk there is around 22 kilometers. And now we can see a very clear view of Mount Kailash. Mount Kailash is situated at the western Tibet, Ngari Prefecture, at the Purang County, around 1,100 kilometers from the Lhasa, around 270 kilometers from the western Tibet city, Singikapak. So the first person to climb the Mount Kailash is the great Tibetan yogi Jetsun Milarepa during the 11th century. I will be sharing more on the way. Thank you. So the view is very beautiful from here. Beautiful sunny day, no even single cloud. Now here, the Grand Mount Kailash, the center of the world, known as the palace of the Lord Shiva in the Hinduism, and known as the palace of Buddha Korlo Demchok Chakrasamvara in the Buddhism. Mount Kailash is amazing. There's no any mountain nearby. this shows the beauty of this mountain. So from here we can see the beautiful monastery on the mountain. That's the monastery named Choku Monastery. It's a Dupakatyu monastery. I will be sharing more. Thank you. So the view is very beautiful from here. Beautiful sunny day, no even single cloud. Now here, the Grand Mount Kailash, the center of the world, known as the palace of the Lord Shiva in the Hinduism, and known as the palace of Buddha Korlo. Beautiful. Karimbache kini zamlinki yanchare Karimbache Karimbache kini Kangri Kangri So the lyrics says, Mount Kailash, Kangrambache, you are the jewel of the world, and you are the king of the mountain. Keranjewa sonamchi, Keranjewa sonamchi, Kankatisi dindezevala puchungai sambakela shoso. So the mountains are quite amazing near the Mount Kailash. It looks like the ancient temple kind of, which got stuck inside the mountain. And on the opposite side, you can also see the similar kind of mountain. Now the sun is coming beautifully, and the whole view, beautiful river. This is the route from where we have started the trek. So from here we can see the beautiful view of Choku Monastery. Very close up view of Choku Monastery. The monastery is on the hill. Beautifully. Yes. And the stunning Mount Kailash. With the valley. The public toilet near the So this is another place where traveler can hire their horse. So the best way to let travelers do the trek easily is hiring the porter at Tarchen town, and which is much easier. The other option is hiring a horse or yak at Tarchen. But when you don't hire yak or porter or horse at Tarchen, and if you would like to hire on the way, it is also possible, but it is quite expensive because each place has their own horse. So after every 10 kilometers they have another horse from that place. So here you can also see a small place for rest and some tea. So over there, the garbage car to protect the environment, which is a very good thing. Now we are around 12 kilometers. We need to go maybe around 6 more kilometers. So now we can see the weather really clear. The view is beautiful, and the beautiful thing is there are local prostrators. They're prostrating in the dark and also in the cold windy weather. The beautiful spiritual. On the way to the trek, now we have hiked around 13 kilometer maybe, and this mountain is very beautiful. It looks like the seat of a great master. Now the sunny day and the beautiful mountain on the opposite side. This is the valley from we have started the trek. Still on the way to Tirupuk Monastery. Now we might have to go 5-6 more kilometers from here, and there is a small tea house tent over there. The sky is very blue today. Zutubui. Teren Zutubu de Dirabu imbe. Nima kazu jan kora. Nima nila. Oh, kora kazu saso. Kora kazu jan sain. Teren tema tambo imbe. Ya, yo. Tan namsi abu doa. Teren setache. So on the way we have seen mammoth, and they are eating the bread. Beautiful. So from here we can see a very beautiful view of Mount Kailash. This is the road where we came, and this is the nature nearby, and here is the route to the Tirupuk Monastery. Still on the track, and from here we can see a very beautiful view of the Mount Kailash, and a beautiful weather today. Lunchtime at the Tamdring. Very good food for $5. View of the view of Mount Kailash from the Tamding. So from here there is around 6 kilometers to the Dirapuk Monastery, the first day trek. Local post station around the Kora to Mount Kailash. Now the Dirapuk Monastery is under the end of that hill, so around 3-4 more kilometers. So now we are near the Dirapuk Monastery, the prefix, and that's the Dirapuk Monastery over there. And we need to trek from this route. This is the route to the Dirapuk Monastery over there, and we will be staying near here, so we will go from here, and after I have 1 hour rest, then we will visit the Dirapuk Monastery. So now we are near the guest house, and from here there is a beautiful river from the Mount Kailash, south face. And the nature around. This is the road we came, and that's the road to the Dirapuk Monastery over there. That's the Dirapuk Monastery, and the guest house, and few tent guest house where we're gonna stay, and the Shishapama, one of the best guest house at Dirapuk. Beautiful tissue in front of the Kailash. It might be left by the Hindu devotees. And now guest house once again. So there is a new very nice hotel near the Mount Kailash, and now I am going towards the mountain over there to see a better view of the mountain. Little bit, the view is very nice once we get to the top of the small hill. Close. It's very tired. The altitude is around 5,200 meters. My lungs are quite tough at the moment. So here we are. Amazing view of the Mount Kailash. much. Whew. Yes. So now the view. Yes. Beautiful. So this is the south face of the mountain. And this is the full zoom in. Beautiful reflex, and that's the route to the Tomala Passport tomorrow. Inside that valley, the V-shaped valley, and now all the way there's some travelers, and then over there we can see the Dirapuk Monastery. I was planning to go to Dirapuk Monastery because it's a very important monastery. It has the history connection with the great Tibetan master Je Gotsangpa Gumpa Dorje, one of the favorite guru of mine. He was from the Drupa Kagyu school, and he's very humble, and he lived as a great yogi by meditating many years in the mountain. Sometimes for 2-3 months there is no water for him, no food, and he will be meditating very deep inside. And I've read his biography in Tibetan. I was very fortunate that I found his biography, and in the biography it says that he was very humble, and he used to take his friends' luggage when there are no any when they get into a town, and when there are no any people, then he let his friend to carry his luggage. And the reason he carry his friend's luggage when there are people or a small village or town is because of his humbleness. Even though he has a greater wisdom than his friend, but he wants to show the people his humbleness. So when someone asks who is the guru, he always says, my friend is the guru and I'm the disciple. So he's very amazing, just like a Jesu Milarepa, meditating in a retreat. Once, great master called Je Yangumba saw him in a small cave meditating. And Je Yangumba was, the moment when Je Yangumba saw the body of the Je Gotsangpa, the tears came naturally in the eyes of the Je Yangumba, and he got fully devoted, and he was one of the main disciples of Je Gotsangpa. The meaning of his name Gotsang, Go means the vulture, Tsang means the nest, so he's one of the masters who used to meditate very high in the mountain at the vulture nest. One of the very great masters from Drupa Kagyu school. His master is Jeling Reba. Oh no, Je Tsangpa Jere. Je Tsangpa Jere's master is Je Ling Reba. So now from here we can see the Mount Kailash, and I would like to share a little story about Mount Kailash. So in the Buddhism in Tibet, we believe the Mount Kailash is the palace of the Buddha, Chakrasamvara, Korlo Demjok, the main yidam of Jesu Milarepa, and the mantra of the Chakrasamvara is known as the king of the mantra that I've shared in my website in the article, the 7 syllable king of the mantra. But it's a secret mantra, so it need to be practiced with guru instruction. So Mount Kailash is once known as the center of the world. The only person who has climbed the mountain is the great Tibetan yogi Jitsumilaripa. During the 11th century, when he met the great Bone Master Naro Penjo, and they have a spiritual challenge of who climbs the top of the mountain can have the mountain and spread the Buddhism or the Bone religion. So the Bone Master, great Naro Penjo, he was climbing with his drum from the other side, mostly from the other side, and Jitsumila was meditating, and his disciples were very worried that he's not climbing. So when the sun ray came, Jitsumila was on the summit of the mountain with the sun ray, and when Naro Penjung, the great Bone Master Naro Penjung, saw Jitsumila, so he was quite amazed and he fell down, and Jitsumila gave him another mountain for his devotees and also for him. And in the Mount Kailash, we can see so many spiritual places of Jitsumila, great Naro Penjung. There are many places, like there are meditation caves where Jitsumila says it's quite high and he prays with his feet, and he says it's quite low. Sometimes he try to make the cave high with his head. So it's a very blessed place since the 11th century. So back to the great Master Jegotsangpa. So Jegotsangpa is also one of the masters who has opened the route of the Kora. Actually, it's Jitsumila, but again it was opened for the pilgrims by Jegotsangpa with the help of Dakini, spiritual Dakini, and that's the reason there is also another route. So there are three, from my experience, there are three kinds of Kora in the Mount Kailash. The outer Kora, which is I'm doing, the total of the outer Kora is like 52 kilometers. Some says 54. Normally we can do in like 2 days. First day we stay in Derapuk Monastery. Second day we climb the Mount Dromala, the beautiful pass around 5,600 meters, which we will going to cross tomorrow. I will have the video tomorrow. And then we will get to the Zutulpuk, and some travelers, they will stay in Zutulpuk, but most of the time from Zutulpuk to Tarchen is quite easy. Around 14 kilometers and no any high pass. It's all flat. So the outer Kora, that's the outer Kora, and the inner Kora is called Kando Sanglam, which is somewhere over there. Let me show. Yeah, so Kando Sanglam must be somewhere over there. Yeah, so somewhere over there. And when you have to climb, you will have to climb a small ladder, or it's quite difficult. So some says when you finish 13 outer Kora, it's good. Then you can go into the inner Kora, Kando Sanglam. Kando means Dakini. Sanglam means like secret path. And then from my experience, the final Kora might be somewhere inside the Mount Kailash, like near the Mount Kailash, which is called secret Kora. So that's the three different types of Kora. So today we have a very beautiful weather. Today is September 25th, 2019. And the time is right now, it's 8:14, and the altitude is 5,027 at the moment. And that's the route from where we came today towards the west. And here we can see the new hotel over there. That's a new hotel. And over there, that's the Shisha Pama Hotel, which is quite old but also a good hotel. And today I'm staying over there. So those like a plastic kind of house are also quite good. So at the moment, if you stay in these kind of hotels, it costs around 100 renminbi per person per bed. And if you stay in these kind of hotel, around 60 renminbi. But they say in the summer it will be like 400-500 renminbi, sometimes like 300. It's quite high in summer. And also few tents for people to stay. And over there, that might be the nomads, because I've seen many yaks today. Yep, and some travelers from mainland China. So tomorrow we're gonna go from this way to the Kara. So I will share more videos tomorrow again. Thank you. So today, the day 2 trek, we wake up at 4:30 in the morning and we started at 5:25. It's quite dark at the moment, but we can see the stars very clear, and because of my camera I can't capture the stars. So now the day 2 is all the way up until the Domana Pass, which is around 5,600 meters. So we have left around 5:40, nearly 6 in the morning. After 2 hours we have crossed the first pass, which is the Dikvala, and now we are near the Tutula, and maybe 1 more hour towards the Domala. We can still see the moon over there. So we are quite early. Next time it's good to leave around 7 or 6:30. So when we get to the Dikvala Pass, we can see the sunrise. So now, after around 2 hours 20 minutes, we can see the mountain, but it's sunrise on the mountain, the golden. It's covered by the mountain nearby, and this is the route where we came, and this is the route where we have to go. So now finally we have the beautiful golden Mount Kailash. Because we wake up quite early, so we have gone a little bit far from the better view spot, but still it looks very nice. So here is the golden Karambache. Amazing. The sunrise on the mountain is making the view so beautiful. And this is the route from where we have to go. And that's the place where there is the high pass Domala, around 5,600 meters. So when I get there, I will have more photos. Thank you. So we have climbed around 30-40% of the Domala Pass. This is the route. All the people coming from this way, and we have to go all the way. Mount Kailash is over there, when we have to go from here all the way up to the Domala Pass. So this is the road to the Domala Pass from here, and the local, that's the summit, and some local people are prostrating on the way. The great devotion towards the Buddha Dharma is beautiful. Altitude is 5,236 on the phone, which is around 5,436, 200 meters more should be added. And the yaks are traveling with the luggage. That's the summit of the Domala Pass, where there is the reflex over there. That's the summit. Thai altitude is 5,236. 10 a.m. 4 hours. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. It should be around 5,436, 200 meters more. Now you can also see a traveler riding a horse. And this is the route. You can hire the horse at the Parchan town. They said it costs around $300 for 3 days. Now another horse from Indian Traveler, and that's the summit of the Trumala Pass. That's the summit. Oh, so now we are at the Trumala Pass. The altitude is 5,478. This is around 5,600 meters. Still we need to climb a little bit more until over there. So altitude might be 5, 6, but in my watch it says 5,278. It is quite around 200 something low when I checked in Lhasa, so it's quite sure here it's around 5,600 meters. Yeah. Now going down from the Trumala Pass, and we can see the beautiful lake Domatso over there. That's the Domatso lake, where Hindus believe to be the place for bathing place for Parvati, the consort of Lord Shiva, and in the Buddhism believed to be the Latso of Dakini, the soul of Dakini, Soul Lake, and view is beautiful from here. It's very green. Yeah. Few more kilometers, few more downstairs, going down for a few more minutes, and we can see the very beautiful view of the lake. Today we reached at the summit around nearly, when I checked the time now it's 11, so it took around 5 hours to get until here from the Dirapur Monastery. This is near the summit of the Trumala Pass on the other side, and the beautiful local people are still prostrating on the way down. Yep, so now from here we can have a best view of the lake, but before that we can see the local prostration, the true devotion. May they attain enlightenment as soon as possible, because those are the persons who are practicing dharma in a very highest level. They told me it took them around 18 days to finish the prostration for this 52 kilometer. And now from here we can see the beautiful lake. And we can, yes, that's the lake, known as the place, bathing place for the Parvati, and in Buddhism known as the lake of the Dharma, green Tara or white Tara, especially Tara. And the weather is quite okay today. Little bit cloudy, but not so much. And Mount Kailash is on the back of this mountain. So after a small pass, then we have this all way down. That's a pilgrim from Bonn to Legend into that valley. So the steep road after the pass until there, then the valley where we can see the trail, and that's the tea house where we're gonna have some food to the riders after the pass. The tea house. Now going towards the Zutulpuk Monastery. They said it's around 12 kilometers from here. The weather is getting a little bit worse. It's going to be rain soon. So that's the nature. Going to be rain. That's the tea house over there. Sing mo kowe don sem je chirki do tam je mita de godulo dinde che ju na tenji de ji ye par nge te chir a che lu la nya nga do gun tin je pa mai tile sa ji che che pe nela tena rida da shengi tona ningonda sela tena kipada shengi tona juktoda lula tena kenruda dande toya chimacha Simla tena sanjeng Jawe sina toaje. This is the Kursong from Chisimla River, and it's snowing right now. Beautiful. Yeah. So the memory is here. Show. Hello. Yeah. Hello. How are you? My name is Tenzin. So we have seen more than 20 postrators on the way. These postrators, they said it will take them around 15 days. They have prostrated for 11 days until here. And they need to prostrate for 4 more days until they get to Tarchen town. It's so beautiful. And now this is the route where we are going, and from that valley need to go towards the right side, towards here, to the Zutulpuk Monastery, back of that mountain. Thank you. That's the route to the Tibet Monastery, and beautiful river, clean river the way. That's the route from where we cross the Dumala Pass. It's snowing at the moment, and this is the nature around here. Now we'll be going towards over there. Yeah, and a little bit towards right. To the back of this mountain there is the Zutulpuk Monastery. So another beautiful snow made me feel so good and me feel like flower from the sky. So beautiful. Thank you for the lovely weather. Yesterday, the day when we have to see the mountain, the weather is so clear. Now when we finish the trek, The wind is coming from the back, helping us to walk easier, and also the beautiful white snow looks like flower kind of, or a Tibetan top. So beautiful. I've added a few and it's just good. This is a blessing. I feel that it's a flower. It's in the sky. Because of my bad karmic debts, I only see snow. But still it's so beautiful. Thank you for the beautiful weather. And after a few minutes we will be arriving there, back of that mountain at the Untitled Monastery. Okay. 不是不是，对，好，我走了啊。来。Thank you. So here we have seen many of these around the Mount Kailash Gora. In the morning we have seen the footprint of the fox, which was emanation of the female Tara Buddha. And now here we can see a naturally appeared head of Great Master Chakarmapa, black head, seeing and liberating, and it's here. And we will be seeing such kind of nature around Mount Kailash, naturally appeared around the Mount Kailash quite a lot. Now we are near the Untitled Monastery. This is the view from the back, and there's the prayer flags, and now yeah, from there we need to turn right over there. Now this is the route we have come, and we have already turned right, and that mountain looks like a stupa. The mountains here around Mount Kailash are quite amazing. They have a very special, looks like someone has made it. It's kind of very unique. And now we are going over there, and we can see a small, might be guest house. We will be staying a little bit up over there, near there, where there is the Tibet Monastery. That was good news. So now we can see the Tibet Monastery. Over there, and that's the guest house. So now we are at the gate of the Tibet Monastery. Normally it will take us around 7 hours maybe from the Tibet Monastery to the Tibet Monastery, but yesterday on the way I have met a young Chinese girl, and she was very tired, so I took her with me, and today she was quite slow. She had been resting after 10-15 steps for many times. Also, we have rested at the hotel for a few hours on the way, few hotels and guest houses. So overall it took us around 12-13 hours until here, because we left 6 in the morning, and now it's 7:33, and the altitude of Dirabuk is 4747. And there are a few guest houses, as we can see. There is one guest house over there, and that's the vehicle route for the Indian travelers or travelers who get sick on the way, for making it easier for them to go back to Tarchin easier. And this is the one of the best hotel at Durapuk, and the monastery is under the sunlight over there on the mountain from where I came. And this is public toilet over here at Durapuk. Few guest house, few tents, tea house, and the main hotel over there. Computer then dirbeja. Ya gang yorwe. Ah ya gumbatsana. Yo. Ya gang do ro. Dini ya sharja ro. Ya. Di karis ngendire to de. Ah oh. Yeah. So the guest house of the. This is not the guest house. Kangpati pa jablo ne eh. Yeah. So that's the Zutulpuk monastery over there. The guest house of the monastery is near the monastery. That's the Zutulpuk monastery. So now we are at here. Yeah, that's the Zutulpuk monastery. Better view. And beautiful dog here, not barking at me, which is nice. And now I'm near the Zutulpuk monastery guest house. And back of the guest house there is the Zutulpuk monastery. There is no electricity, so they use their generator. And the view from the monastery and the valley over there, we have to go tomorrow. So that's the Zutulpuk monastery. We left at 8 in the morning. The weather is quite nice, and this is the view from the valley, and that's the vehicle route, and this is the path. So cleaning a little garbage, not so many garbage, because...
Good job, Mr. Tenzin.
Oh, thank you. They already have a cleaning team around Mount Kailash, so only few garbage, not a lot.
Good job, good job.
Thank you. The beautiful thing is they have a beautiful dustbin, so it's very clean. So here we can see the footprint of one of the great disciples of Jitsamila, Kira Gompodoje, and his dog, Shakimame, red dog footprint, and great Jukung master, Chengalingba footprint, his horse footprint. One of the footprint is here. May all of you get blessing. And there is more footprint. There's more footprint here. Yeah. So this might be the another great footprint. This must be the footprint from Kirakombodoji. From my experience, the horse footprint. May all of you get blessing and few. Now this is a view, and now from here, near here, we can see the Mapayutsu Lake on this direction. So now this is the beautiful valley from the Zutulpuk monastery to Dharchen, and I would like to show you guys a beautiful meditation cave where if Jetsun Milarepa is here, he might choose this kind of meditation cave. It's so beautiful. We can have a look inside. There's no door, but it's quite cozy. Looks like one of the meditation cave of a great master before many centuries ago. I wish I have a chance to visit here again soon. It's nice. Now, from here, on this small pass, we can see the view of Mapamyuto Lake, Lake Manasarova over there. And this is the route where we'll turn towards right to Tarchen. So this is the route from where we came. And a beautiful clean river going all the way. It's very nice. And now towards the over there Lake Manasarova, and we turn a little bit right toward Tarchen town. Now another small pass on the way to Tarchen from Zutulpuk Monastery, and I'm quite sure from the top of this small pass you can see the view of Manasarova Lake, Mapamyuto. Beautiful. Yep. Over there. Quite far. And a few milestones. And this is the view. Red Hill. And that's the mountain on the way to Tarchen. So now Tarchen may be here a little bit towards right, maybe 4 or 5 kilometers, where we might have went 8-9 kilometers already. There is 14 kilometers in total. There's a beautiful 2 small animals. There looks like a lover over there. They are looking towards here, one of them. Beautiful. And this is the view. Now we are near the small village where there is the car parking area for some groups who prefer to drive the vehicle from here into this beautiful valley. The nature is very beautiful. Fresh, clean river, small villages. Now from this place we can see the Tarchen. It's around 4 kilometers to Tarchen, and over there is the Tarchen town. So very close. Maybe 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Only 4 kilometers left. Today is the last day of the trekking. The end of the trek, 54 kilometers. So we have already finished 50 kilometers. Now only 4 kilometers left. Tarchen town. And this is the route from where we came. So now we are at Tarchen town. Our Kora has finished successfully without any obstacles. 52 kilometers, and it's a great blessing. The weather was amazing. On the day one it was completely clear. You have seen the mountain, Mount Kailash. Everything was so beautiful. Now on the day 2 we have some snow on the way back, which was also so nice. Now on the last day, little bit cloudy. So we were so lucky to have arranged a great time frame. And at here, now our 52 kilometer Kora ends. Thank you. So now we are at Tarchen and I feel so good. I feel like this is one of the best thing I have done in the year 2019, and I feel very good. I feel like I have really eliminated few bad karmic debts, and I would like to wish a great weather for travelers who arrive here today, so they can have a beautiful weather tomorrow, because at the moment the weather is not so good. Mountain is over there. Yeah. And thank you so much. And if you are planning a trip to Mount Kailash, you can enjoy the video. This is the weather of year 2019, September 27. Today is 27. We started on the 25th, and 3 days Kora is exactly great because 2 days is quite fast. I would like to recommend all the travelers to do this trek in 3 days. And we arrived here. We started this morning around 8:17, and now the time is 12:30. Now the time is 12:30, so it took us around nearly 4 hours. Yeah, thank you so much.